Hello, I welcome you to this video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to place trees, plants, cars, and human being in your Revit project. And this is useful if you want to render your work with Revit. But if you are planning to render it with either Lumion or 3ds Max, then you don't need to add trees and all those entourage. It is advisable you leave it empty, because if you are rendering it in 3ds Max, 3ds Max has its own trees, V-Ray has its own trees, and if you are rendering it with Lumion, Lumion also has its own trees and other things, so you don't need them. It will not function in Lumion. It is only functioning in Revit. And without wasting your time, let's see how we can add trees to this design. So I'll click on place model, and let me look for the ones that are loaded in this project. You can see we have different types here. Okay, let me select one of them and place it here. Okay, I can place them. If I like, I can go to the floor plan and rather place it on the floor plan. Then I can click on create similar and place. You can even place two together. It enhances your graphics. You can place as many as possible. Okay, let's say I want to edit it. I want to edit the type of plant I want to use. I can click. Let's say I want to change this one to something like orange. Let me click on edit. Then you will see the name here. Under the name, you see render appearance here. You click. Let's duplicate it and give it a name as let's say I give it orange tree. I'll click OK. Then under the appearance, I'm going to click here. Then here you see you see only one type here, but if you click on this drop down, you see other things that are hidden. Now I want trees general. Let me click on trees general. Now you see other trees that are hidden that you may not know are existing, and this is how they are going to look when you render them. This one shows you how they are going to look, their appearance when you render them. Okay, let me try. I want orange. Orange is under tropical. Trees tropical. Okay, this is orange tree. Okay, click it and click OK. Click OK again, and here it is. If you want to increase the height, you click edit. Then here you will see the height. Let's see, this is the height 5.4. Let's say I want it to be as high as 12 meters. 12 meters, and click apply. Click OK. You can see it's big now. Okay, then what if I want to place palm tree? I can duplicate this one and name it as palm tree. palm tree. Click OK, and under the appearance you click on this drop down and select tropical, because tropical has to relate with all those palm trees and other things. Now, which type of palm tree do you want to use? Let's say I want to use this type, or this one. This is banana, Japanese banana. This is golden Malay palm. Let's use this one. Click OK. The height can be 10 meters, and click OK. Now let's see it in 3D. Okay, this is how it's going to look, the appearance. This is how it look until you render it before the real appearance comes out. Okay, so what if we want to place grasses like flowers? You can go to your, let's say I go to level 1. I want to place flowers. So I will do the same thing. I'll click on components, then place a component. I can select from those ones that are already loaded, and if you have not loaded them, you can go and load it. And I cannot see shrub here. Okay, let me try and load shrub. Load family. You go to planting, and if your Revit did not load well, you may not see this. Okay, so I'm going to place this. I will place it as many as possible. Place as many as possible. You can take your time to organize it the way you want it. Okay, now let's see the type of plant we want to use. You click on edit, then these are shrubs and grass. Let's say I want to use this one. I can click OK. Click OK. This only applies to only this one. The one of this one, let's say I want to use a different one for this. In that case, I will have to duplicate it and give it another name. Let's say 2. And under the appearance, I can select another type. Let me select this and click OK. Then let's say I want all other ones to have the same material. In that case, I'm going to right click and select all instances in the entire project. It was okay. Let me unselect this one. I will click on shift to unselect it. Click on shift and at the same time click on it to unselect it. That's how we unselect anything in Revit. Now it is only these 4 plants that I've selected now, and I can duplicate them, give it another name like 3 and click OK. Then on the appearance, I can select another type of plant. Let me select this one and click OK. Then the height is 1 meter. You can play with the height. Let's say I want it 900 mm and click OK. Okay, so you can rearrange it the way you want it. Let's look at it in 3D. You can see it is when you render it that the real color will come up. Okay, now let's see whether we can place human being. If we can place human being, let's see how we can place human being. You will go to the same component, place a component. Let's load family. Then under the family, we are going to click on entourage. Human being is under entourage. Okay, let's say I want to place a female. I'll select a female, click open, and I will place it here. Now if I press my space bar, it will rotate where the person will be facing. I want the person to be facing the step. Okay, now let me click on this arrow to exit from the command. Now this is, if you look at it now, you can see that we have placed a human being, but we are not sure of the type of person we have placed. And as it is like the person is sitting down, and from our design here, the person cannot be sitting in front of a step like this. So I will need to change it to somebody that is walking. So I will select the human being, edit, then on the name, on the appearance, you click edit. Then you can see what you see here is people seated. That's not what we want. We want people that are walking. We see other type here: people college, people casual. Okay, you can even see office clutter. Okay, let's say I select this is in front of the house. We cannot select people travel. Okay, let's select people travel and see. It's assumed that this person is carrying a bag, is returning from travel, and that should be a nice one. I'll place him, I'll place her there. Is a woman, it's a female, and is carrying bag. Okay, let's assume I can duplicate it. I also want a female, a male. I also want a male. I click on the name, select people. In this case, let me select casual, people casual, and I want to select a male and click OK. Click OK again. Ooh, undo, because we have not duplicated it. That's why it happened like that. So I will duplicate it and give it a male. Click OK. Click OK again, and I am going to edit, then select people casual, then select female, click OK, click OK. Okay, you can see we now have two people. So it is when you render it that the real appearance will come out. Okay, what if I want to place a human being on the step? If I want to place it on the step now, it means I am going to go to the plan, and let's say I will select it, create similar, and drop it. Let me rotate it to face. Okay, let me assume that it's coming out of the house. And let's view it in 3D. Oh, it's not staying on the step. In that case, I will need to view it in the elevation. This is where the human being is. Let me place a section line there and go to view. Okay, this is the human being, and let me duplicate it first. Cynthia 2B, and I'll select a different person. People casual. Let me select this person, Tina, and click OK. Then click OK again. Okay, so I want her to be standing on this step. So what I will do is simply move it and place it on this step. I can move it backward a little bit using my arrow key. Okay, so you can see now that it's standing on the step. When you render it now, you see the full color of the person. Okay, so that is how you can place human beings. You can place trees. What of cars? If you want to place cars, I've already placed some cars. If you want to place cars, you can say create similar, or let's say load project. You will go to load family, entourage. Then you will see different cars. We see B2 here. You may not see interesting cars in Revit. So if I want to see other ones, I can click on that place. Let's say I click on US Live Imperial, or let me click on the library, and you will check through all those folders and see the one that you may like. Vehicle, okay, this is one. Ambulance, we don't want ambulance. Sport car, okay, let's try this sport car and click OK. Okay, then I'll press my space bar to rotate it and place it. Okay, that's your sport car. Okay, so that is how we can place our car, and there is not much you can do with it. You cannot tamper with the size, cannot reduce it, and cannot increase it. That's the most we can do with the car. When you render it now, the full color will come out. This is the right position. Okay, so that is how we can place cars, trees, shrubs, and flowers, and human being. And I hope you benefited something from this video. Okay, bye bye. Thank you for watching the video once again, and see you in the next video. Bye.